The British Royal Minister. The British Royal Prime Minister. Is there such a thing? Like, is it different than a regular Prime Minister? I mean, I would think that maybe they would be important if they were helpful, but maybe the old Prime Minister of royal stature was useful, but I don't know. You'd have to ask Niklaus, because so far my life is in the shitter. I'm the only real extraterrestrial. I'm the only real on REAL on the planet as a female. The whole world revolves around my coconut and my slice of life. So whatever I see, say, and do in IVI, in an IBER that the Gaslight Attorney's District sent in an up ahead, not for you to protect yourselves, but for you to help protect the two most important people on the planet in your lifespan. Because we went from slice of life to now slice and dice, and nobody wants to give up their little ticket that they thought that they had some form of security. Yeah, that went out the window when Kiddo woke up and she had 2 broken head cases bought by the enemy in both British Royal Prime Ministry before she was born, and announced it to the world that somebody was after some Asian trans whatever. I had one eye on a security camera that was in a separate location, one eye on the digital code behind, and then a third eye into whoever it was being telescopically picked up by as my human self that I was then orally translating in a very real IVI at age 5 with Judy as my witness. So you tell me, who's more important on this planet? Because I can codex the translation of the 2 most important parts of my life that stole the deciphering, right? So who's on the back end of the transaction when the Asian was doing something? Who's on it was like I want to say it was a translocator in TRANSLOCATER, wherever he was, on a extra special thin air security camera that I own and have priority propriety protection on and permission to share with and when and whomever I want, whenever I want. And so far, I want to share with 0 living, breathing humans in my life. So, because you can't catch criminals when the criminals are extorting you and your betrothed, who are the only GLDA on the planet to try to protect the unsuspecting public, who then wants to get in on the Price is Right and the lotto system on Wall Street and science programs elsewhere, because they don't fucking understand that you are all in a system where I will slice and dice you any fucking way that I want when I say so. That is the way that the program works. It's off of my verbal. So if we get to this day and age, that was the threat, and it was a very real threat to the humans, to fix their fucking act, to get my act correct. So far, all I have is blackmail, extortion, and nobody knows anything, and nobody's fucking useful. So I think it's about time to drop everybody. Oh my God, they all had heart attacks on the same day? The entire royal prime ministers? Who knew that we could pair their deaths with the other prime ministers that are just as useless, and the CEOs of the Monopoly game? Oh my God, all 3 sector and vectors all had strokes and heart attacks? Natural causes? Oh, what a shame. Good, okay, so when is Niklaus coming for me? Yeah, what the fuck are you all waiting for?